Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. Review of the 2024 Mitsubishi Triton new car. A reputable Japanese automaker has recently unveiled a tough new dual cab that will compete with some of the most well-liked new cars in the country. For those looking for a pickup, the larger, better Mitsubishi Triton is still a wise option. After years of swimming against the tide, Mitsubishi decided to design the new Triton by drawing inspiration from its best-selling competitors. It's a bigger, more potent vehicle that resembles the most recent Ford Ranger. It's wider and longer than the previous model. With the old car, Mitsubishi refused to play the numbers game, giving up bragging rights about engine power or towing capacity in favor of a somewhat smaller and less expensive offering. Mitsubishi has strengthened the Triton to compete with the Ranger and Helix. Its limited towing capacity, lack of peak power figures comparable to the Ford Ranger or VW Amarok, and relatively small cabin, which showcased an innovative design, were its main shortcomings. However, the new vehicle is larger, with a width of 50 mm and a length of about 150 mm between the front and rear wheels. It claims to have the same 150 kilowatts of power as the Toyota Helix, can tow 3.5 tons, and uses safety technology like a new center airbag to provide occupant protection comparable to that of the Ford Ranger. A second turbocharger is added to a significantly modified 2.4-liter, four-cylinder turbodiesel engine to increase thrust. The car's behavior can be tailored with new driving modes to perform better in a variety of situations. These are encouraging changes, but considering that competitors have more ratios and the Mitsubishi Pajero Sport pairs an identical engine with an 8-speed auto, a 6-speed feels like a clumsy decision. The old model could only tow 3,000 kilograms, the new one can tow 3,500 kilograms. In addition, it is the first vehicle in this class to have a driver monitoring system, though we don't think that feature will help it sell. The base Triton GLX costs more than $000 on the road, while the top-of-the-line Triton GSR costs $840, roughly, $000 drive away. Both four-wheel drive dual-cab models are available. That represents a $000 increase over the prior model. The new car's blocky and brash styling complements the best-selling Ranger and looks better than the slightly fussy design of the previous model. However, there aren't any wider-bodied, more powerful versions to compete with the Toyota Helix GR Sport or Ranger Wildtrak X. The four-wheel drive dual-cab range starts at $50,940 plus on roads, and prices have increased significantly. The contender for the Blue Oval's interior isn't even close to this one. The traditional analog dials for the driver's instruments make the Triton feel antiquated in comparison to more contemporary options. It's disappointing that Mitsubishi skimped on the Triton's digital dash when the Outlander sports a proper 12.3-inch display. The shift paddles on the old car are likewise non-functional, which takes away some of the driver's control. The 9-inch central infotainment screen in Mitsubishi's SUV and upper-class Rangers features wireless smartphone mirroring and sat-nav, but it only has a 4 or 6 speaker stereo, not the 10-speaker Bose system. It is also larger than the previous Triton. In addition to the rear cross-traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, and lane-keeping assistance found in the older car, Mitsubishi added active cruise control and a front cross-traffic alert system. This shows that they put more thought into the safety systems of the vehicle. Though the system is far from flawless, some of those features become more sensitive if a driver-facing camera detects drowsiness. Laughing can be mistaken for yawning, which can cause alerts, beeps, and chimes that make you want to leave and take a stroll. Despite upgrades, the cabin is lacking a few essential features. Fortunately, it is fuel efficient, reportedly consuming 7.7 L, 100 km of diesel because a stop-start system was added, which contributed to a 10% decrease in fuel consumption. An AdBlue fuel additive system, which adds a liquid solution to the exhaust stream to help trap particulates, further reduces tailpipe emissions. This is good news for the environment, but it requires adding a spare tank when it needs to be serviced. Mitsubishi offers a 5-year, unlimited kilometer warranty on the Triton, which doubles to 10 years if servicing is done at authorized dealerships. The top-spec GSR trim shown here has a larger body and weighs 115 kilograms more, but the car's power-to-weight ratio has improved thanks to the twin-turbo engine's increased output. By Ute standards, the Triton is efficient, reportedly consuming 7.7 L per 100 kilometers. The engine lacks the muscular effortlessness of competitors with 500 Nm or more, making it not the smoothest unit on the market. The new Triton feels more accurate on tar thanks to quicker steering, but the extra weight is apparent in turns. When the car was first driven in South Australia, it had no load on the tray and skipped around on tarmac and felt unsteady. It lacked the comfort and poise of the class-leading Ranger. Rating 3.5 out of 5. Although the new Triton is more intelligent, roomy, and efficient than the previous model, it still lacks the class leader wow factor. Triton GSR Mitsubishi around $70,000 for a drive-away engine. 4-cylinder, 2.4-liter turbodiesel with 150 kilowatts and 470 Nm. Service, warranty. 5 years, unlimited mileage. $2,445 for 5 years safety. Active cruise control, lane keep assist, auto emergency braking, 8 airbags, and front and rear cross traffic alert thirst. 7.7 L, 100 kilometers full-size spare 3,500 kilograms for towing.